What's up, beautiful people? Today we're going to be checking out most insane list of black demands for black students. Check it out.
You don't look like, I didn't expect you when I heard you were coming, right? Mm-hmm. I expected a black older woman with an afro to kind of hear me roar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How does he say all these things so calmly?
Like, I didn't expect you when I heard you were coming, right? Mm-hmm. I expected a black older woman with an afro to kind of hear me roar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it possible you've been brainwashed?
That I've been brainwashed?
Yeah, and they pulled you into this dark world where you should not be because you don't have that personality.
No. I don't think I've been brainwashed. I think, if anything, I've been enlightened.
Really?
I don't think... I've been in a position where I don't think my views are very extreme, at least, and I don't think my views are incredibly conservative.
Have you been told that you look white and act white
by
high
black
school?
I've never heard that in higher education. Never at UCLA.
But in high school, other black kids told you that?
Probably not even in high school, probably middle school. And that's a part of ignorance, because I think what I've learned as well, and what we've learned now in this new age activism, is the fact that the real resistance for black people is freedom.
But why does everybody want to be an activist now? What happened to just being a medical doctor or choosing a regular career? Everybody's an activist now.
New age activism is the fact that the real resistance for black people is freedom. And respecting our freedom, it means
freedom
respecting
what,
the fact that we can live.
From who?
Freedom to live however we want to live.
But white people don't care how you guys live.
But that's not necessarily true.
No, they want you to go away and live.
Jocelyn Peterson, oh my goodness, they want you to go away and leave. These expressions are gonna keep me laughing, my goodness. This is supposed to be serious, guys. I don't know why I'm laughing.
But white people don't care how you guys live.
But that's not necessarily true.
No, they want you to go away and live.
I think, well, at least from history, it tells us that our image, our aesthetics have always been criticized and manipulated by white people.
No.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Yeah.
They lied to you again. Would you date a white man?
Yeah, I would.
You would date the enemy?
I can date whoever I want.
But she just said that, right? That they've been manipulating them. So why are you dating the enemy? That's a good question. That's a very good question.
What?
You would date the enemy?
I can date whoever I want. The white man isn't the enemy, the institution
But how are you going to have your
the
space away from
institution
him?
I can always have my space. I can always create that space. What I look for in a
You
mate...
would date a white man?
I've dated Asian men. What I look for in a man
Have you dated
isn't
a white
their...
man?
Yeah, I have.
Would you believe me if I told you that all this stuff that you've been taught and other black kids are being taught about the black thing and white privilege and all that mess is not real? It's just you guys are being brainwashed by angry blacks who want to control you in order to gain power and wealth for themselves. Would you believe me if I told you that's what's really going on?
No, I wouldn't.
You would not believe me?
I would not.
And why not?
I would not, because I've seen it, I've seen before becoming chairperson of the African Student Union at UCLA, I worked for Congresswoman Maxine Waters
I heard.
in DC.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's wrong with Maxine Waters?
Before becoming chairperson of the African Student Union at UCLA, I worked for Congresswoman Maxine Waters
I heard.
in DC.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It was an amazing experience. I worked for her.
She's such a dirty woman.
She's an amazing woman.
She's a dirty woman.
She's amazing. She has a beautiful spirit. I worked for her in 2015.
Can you tell us about the demands that black student unions have been making at other colleges?
Yeah, many of them have resembled some of ours. Ours are just very specific to what we have already in terms of our resources. Other campuses have demanded black resource centers, endowments. So UC Berkeley was able to get an endowment of around, I believe $25 million for black students. And they were able to get a black resource center, as well as Dominguez Hills. UC Santa Cruz made a demand for black student housing, as did Cal State Los Angeles. But their demands surround a lot of other things. We had demands last year, and one of which was for an increase in black faculty and to make sure they're tenured, and also to get a black recruitment officer to directly recruit black students to campus.
Can white students make these same demands of these universities? Would you be okay with that if they did it?
White students can do whatever they please.
And it wouldn't be a problem?
But I think the problem
Let's say they want
in
to.
that
Yeah, this is a very good question Jesse Lee Jackson is asking here. Jesse Lee Peterson is asking, because
And it wouldn't be a
I'll
problem.
just reserve
but
my
I think
comments.
the problem
Let's say they wanted
in
a
that,
white student information center. They wanted $40 million for white people, an endowment for them. They wanted safe spaces for white people, just as blacks are demanding it. Would that be fine?
the thing is, they already have that. They already
Do
have
they?
that.
But would that be fine if they did it though?
It would be a problem because it would be a show at least of white supremacy to have.
But a black person is doing it. You see, this is the thing, though. This is the problem. This is what is causing the division and the categorization. You're doing it, but if a black person does it, then there'll be a problem. Or if a white person does it, then there'll be a problem. Yeah. This is the thing I keep emphasizing. Vivek Ramaswamy said, which it does make sense, and I do agree. Reverse racism is racism. If you're going to ask for it, then another community should be able to ask for it. I've seen very broke white people, like broke white people. So it's
A
not,
show at least of
it's not a
white
race thing. If
supremacy
you're broke, you're broke.
to have only white spaces. You know what I mean? It's like that's what that's what the country has created for generations already. That's what it stood to be before now. And so when we're asking for these things, it's not because we're trying to create black only spaces. It's because we don't have space already.
That is so insane. But you totally believe it, huh?
My problem with Jesse Lee Peterson is how he keeps a very serious face and a calm tone while saying all those things. Yeah, but how does she believe that? As a black person, I'm gonna go ask for all of this. If a white person does it, then it's white supremacy. It's weird, you know. It's very it's disruptive thinking, if you ask me. Anyways, let me know what you think about that video. If there's anything you want to add, correct, critique. I mean, a lot of you are going to critique Jesse Lee Peterson anyways, so you might as well just do it already. But also share your points so we can learn from you and know that you're against whatever he's saying, but also you share a different opinion. So let us read your opinion. That's what I'm saying. Don't just say it's trash. Say he's saying bullshit because of this, and now we know what you actually think. This is the end of this video. Share your thoughts, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.